Okay, welcome in. Do you have an appointment today? Oh no, that's fine. Are you looking for like a flash tattoo or piercing? Okay, yeah, that's perfect. A lot of our piercings are walk-ins. We almost always have time, so that's fine. My name is Veda. I'm actually one of the piercers here, so I can help you out today. So, what are you looking to have pierced? Okay, yeah. That sounds nice. Do you mind if I look at your earlobes first? Okay. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at your current piercings to make sure that you have room for a third. I always have to look at placement first and earlobe size. That looks great. So, your ears are a great candidate for a third lobe piercing. Your current piercings are in a really good location. I think it'll look really nice. Yeah. And not seeing any issues that would prevent the septum piercing. I think it'll look really good with your nose too. Okay, awesome. So I see you brought a friend with you today. Just moral support or... Okay, yeah, so you're gonna get pierced too? That's so fun, okay. Now, what are you looking to get pierced? Yeah, okay. Oh, alright, so first time, we're just gonna do the lobes. A little nervous? Yeah. Okay, so nothing to be worried about. I know the needles can be kind of scary, but it's very quick and I can explain the whole thing if that helps. Okay, so who is going first? You are? Okay, so your friend can watch, maybe get a little bit more comfortable while we do yours. Perfect. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, we sometimes do pierce with outside jewelry. It really just depends on what you're coming in with and whether I think it would be good for healing. Can I see? Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, what kind of metal is that? Okay, yeah. So, I think it's beautiful. It is going to look amazing in your nose when it's healed. The only thing is, with the size of the jewelry that you're showing me, I think the diameter is just going to be a little bit too narrow for a healing septum, just because we want to accommodate for any possible swelling in the area. I don't want it to be too snug and be painful or kind of hinder your healing. So I would wait on that until you've healed. Yeah. It is really pretty though. And then another thing, where it's a clicker ring, I love those. I don't love them in healing piercings just because that seam can be kind of a breeding ground for bacteria and it's a little harder to clean. Yeah, but gorgeous for when you're done healing. We do have a jewelry selection, but your piercing does come with like a free option. I can show you that first. It's pretty basic, but a lot of people will at least wear it until their piercing is healed. It's because it is really good for the healing process. Yeah, sure. Okay. Just grab from over here. All right. So I have basically 3 options that I work with the septum. I really like the horseshoes for a fresh piercing. And that would be something like this shape. It's like a horseshoe shape. And then you have these little like balls on the end. Or I have this one that has the little arrows on the end, the little points. So you could do either of these. This is a surgical stainless steel. So it's really good for healing. It's not going to cause irritation. Very, very, very low in nickel. So even if you have a nickel allergy, you should be okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's not a concern, but these are really good because they kind of have some movement if you want to clean it, and then very easy to remove when you do eventually want to take it out. So you have these little balls on the end, just twists off. You can slide it out. The other option is this sort of captive bead ring. So if you really don't like the horseshoe design, we can do the captive bead. I don't love these as much for fresh piercings because you really have to kind of work the bead in there and it can be a little finicky and frankly a little painful to do with a very fresh piercings. So I'd recommend one of the horseshoes if you are okay with those. That's great. Okay. So we'll do the horseshoe with the balls on the end for your septum. Very popular choice. Actually looks really cute even while it's healing. Then I would say in about 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how it feels, you can change it out. Yeah, daily cleaning, super easy. You can do like a saline soak. That's my favorite method. You can do that like 2 or 3 times a day. I would actually, if you can, just fill a cup with like hot water, and then you can put non-iodized sea salt in the cup and just like dip your nose in it. Honestly, it sounds silly, but it really is a big relief during healing. It really prevents infection. So you can do that, or if that's inconvenient and you're not able to do it all the time, you can use like a saline wound wash or the same saline concoction, but just put it on a gauze pad and hold it over the piercing. Yeah, at least 2 times a day to start, and then after the first week or so, 2 weeks, you can move down to 1 time a day if the piercing is going well, if the healing is progressing. Nice and easy. Okay, so we have that for your septum. And what we have for the ears, I have a flat back earring. I like these a lot because they don't get caught on anything. They're not going to be pokey or uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep, especially because you do have to keep it in for at least the first 4 to 6 weeks. You can change it after 3 weeks, but you definitely don't want to leave it out. So, you know, we need to sleep in them and everything. If you're a side sleeper, so on, it can get uncomfortable, but they have the flat back. So they actually thread from the back, and then you put the ball on in the front. Unlike traditional earrings, which mostly thread from the front, and then you put like a little butterfly or something on them in the back. Yeah, okay. Did you want to do the little silver ball or the little point? Okay, we can do the little point since we did the ball for your septum. All right, so I'm gonna clean your ears. I'm gonna mark where I want to do them, and then we will get started with the needle. Okay, just get some gloves here. So you've had the ears pierced twice. Have you had anything else? Yeah, the belly button. I had my belly button pierced in college, but I actually ended up taking it out because I kept getting it like caught on my t-shirts. Does that happen to you ever? No? Okay, you're lucky then. All right. Alcohol here. So I'm gonna clean your ears off. Just gonna come in here. Just a little bit cold. Good. And other side, a little cold. Very good. Okay. And I am doing an 18 gauge piercing. So when your ears have healed, you can wear just normal earrings. 18 or 20 gauge is fine. And you probably already know this because you've had piercings done. We use a hollow needle. Oh, so you did have the piercing done before? Yeah. No. So for the piercing gun, we don't use them here because they're really hard to clean. In fact, like almost impossible to get fully clean. So it's not really safe to use them. And also, the hollow needle makes a good channel for the earring to go through. It's definitely a better method, but I did get my first piercings done with a gun, and the speed of those is unmatched. It's kind of really nice to just have the click and your piercing's done. But this is quick too, I promise. I'm very fast. Okay. now I'm gonna mark where I think they should go and try to get them really, really, really even. And you can tell me if you think it's a good spot, okay? I'm just gonna come in here and dot. And then this side, just come in and is that right? Let's see here, is that right? Looks about right. Okay. Alright. Just look back and forth here. Yep, can you just tilt your head up just a tiny bit? Look at me straight on. Okay, that looks great. Yeah. So to me, one of the most important things when you're doing like piercings in the ears is to maintain symmetry, if that is what you're going for. So if you're doing different piercings in each ear, obviously you're not looking for symmetry, but where you have 3 lobe piercings stacked, I want to make sure that they are as symmetrical as possible. And to me, that looks really good. Yeah, okay, perfect. So you saw it in the mirror. You like that placement? Okay. That works. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the piercing, okay? You okay over there? I think your friend looks a little more nervous even than you do, so. Alright. Okay, we're just lining it up here. And I'll let you know you're gonna feel that pinch, okay? Alright. 3, 2, here we go. Alright. Good. Okay, so don't move at all. We got through. We just have to thread it the whole way back. Alright. So you said the point for the ears, right? The one with the little point on it instead of the ball? Okay. So like I said, these thread from the back, so I'm going to try to come around a little bit over here. And I'm going to reverse thread it, so you're going to feel the needle coming back out the other way, okay? Okay. And that's in there. The little tiny, oh goodness, I'll get you a fresh one. They're so little. Okay. So now we have this itty bitty little piece that has to screw on the front. At least it's easier to screw it on the front. I can see it okay. Alright. Come on. Cooperate. Oh, these can be so difficult. Okay. There we go. Gotcha. I think that's a motorcycle outside. You hear that? Yeah. I know we're kind of nearing some of our last nice days of the season, so I can't blame people for wanting to get out and enjoy it. Okay. So I've already marked this side. I'm just gonna come in. Same 18 gauge needle. Alright. Right up there. And counting down 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. How you doing? Okay. All right, champion. All right. So grab the flap back here. All right. So same thing this time around. I am going to thread the earring in from the back and pull the needle out through the front. Ready? Okay. There you go. Okay. You're doing awesome. Alright. I'm gonna put this little tiny piece on again. There we go. That is so tough. Okay. You won't have a problem getting it off. It's way easier without gloves. It's just kind of tough with gloves. Those look amazing. They really do. I think that really complements your ear. And I don't know. I feel like you should do some piercings on the top next. It would look really nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna clean your nose a little bit. Just the very front parts. come in here. No, not a COVID test. I know, if you had to have a bunch of those. Yeah, it's so uncomfortable. It goes so far back. This is not as bad. Okay. So now I'm actually looking at your, I'm gonna look at your septum. I'm just gonna touch a little bit because I'm looking for like the sweet spot, which is that little place between where the cartilage ends and like the underside of your nose. There's a little spot right there that's really easy to pierce. Okay, lovely. And if we hit that, which I will, very, very minimal pain. Okay, so I have the needle here. This needle is going to give you a 16 gauge piercing. That's pretty much a standard for a lot of nose rings or septum rings. Now you can wear a 16 or 18 when it heals. You could even go down to a 14 if you want, but those are going to be pretty thick. So yeah, especially what you showed me, very dainty. You're going to want like an 18 or 16. Okay, come in here. All right. So this is just going to be more of a pinch, really. Doesn't hurt that bad, but a lot of people, like, your eyes water, you might sneeze or something afterwards just because it's right in the nose with all those nerves. Okay, ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Don't move too much because you do have that needle in your nose. You okay? Awesome. You did a great job. Barely even any watering of the eyes. I told you it's not that bad. Okay. And you wanted the one with the little balls on the end. Okay. I'll screw one of these off. So we screw one off. And then I'm going to thread it through. So I put it in the end of the needle here. And pull it through. There we go. And just put the ball back on the end here. This one's actually a little easier. I think the ball is just a little bit bigger than the little points were, so it goes on more easily. There we go. Okay, that's nice and snug on there. That's not coming off until you want it to. All right, take the gloves off, and we'll get a fresh pair for your friend. Okay, so you are all set. Again, in 3 or so weeks, you can change out the ear if you want to. Don't leave it out though, because it will close up. And 4 to 6 weeks, you can change out your septum ring. I know you're going to be tempted to do it sooner. Try not to, because your body will tell you it's not ready yet. If you try to do it way too early, it is very painful. So yeah, but you look awesome. Oh my goodness, do you like it? Yeah. Okay, and are you ready for your turn? Okay. All right, so let's switch places here, okay? Okay, so you ready? You're nervous? Yeah. Did that make you feel any better at all? A little bit. Okay, so at least you got to see it done. I didn't maim your friend. Not too bad, right? All right. No, it's totally normal to be nervous. Actually, I really am afraid of needles. Yeah. No, if I go to the doctor and I have to have blood drawn, it's like lights out. Okay, so you get it, yeah. So it's kind of like that thing. I get it. All right. So maybe for you, you just don't even look at the needle. Let's not even look at the needle. And I'll just mark up your ears. We'll do the alcohol first. We'll mark your ears. I'll do the needle stuff over here. You don't need to look. And we will get you the most gorgeous earlobes, okay? All right. Okay. And if you need to stop or take a break or take a breath, let me know, okay? Don't be worried. All right. All right. So just grab an alcohol pad here. All right. So just an alcohol pad. I'm gonna clean your earlobes. Okay. There we go. Just a little cold. too bad. Okay. And do you have a preference for where you want the piercing? Do you want to leave room for maybe second or third holes down the line potentially? Yeah, okay. So I won't put it too high up so we'll have room for others. But I'm going to put it in a nice place so that it looks good on its own. Okay? It won't look empty or anything. Alright. So just come in here. This there's good. Okay. Alright, here is good. There we go. Okay. You made that really easy for me because you have perfectly symmetrical ears. Like if you look at my ears, you see this one? This one's fine. This one. Look at that one. So very, very different. Like imagine trying to get mine even. It's a pain, but yours are perfect. Okay. Now, so I am going to prepare the stuff to do your piercing now. You do not have to look. I'm going to get that out. Be ready. But you do have a choice to make. Do you want the little ball on the end, like your friend has in their nose, or do you want the little points on the end like they have in their ears? Okay. Twins. I love it. Okay. So cute. So we'll get that ready. And let me just take a look here. Okay. Alright, so we are just about... Okay. You need a second. You want to do a couple deep breaths? Okay. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Okay, just try to relax, alright? Okay. You want to hold your friend's hand? Yeah, but once you hold a hand, that'll make it a little easier, okay? You think you're ready? Okay. So, do you want me to just go for it or count you down? Let me count you down, okay? So, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, you did it. You did such a great job. See, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just don't move because you still have a thing in there, so don't move. Alright, so you're doing the points and threading in from the back again. Just come up here really close. Get that in the back of your ear. Alright, you're just going to feel a gentle tugging as I pull it back through and get your earring in, okay? Alright, great job. And then we'll screw the front onto your earring. Okay. There we go. That was a little easier for some reason. I think maybe I'm getting more practice at it as we go along. As if I haven't done 1,000 of these. Okay. Are you ready for the other one or do you need a minute? Okay. Give you a second. You're okay. Take as long as you need. Yeah, you did a great job. That looks really nice. I think you're gonna be very happy with it, okay? You ready? Alright. Let's finish this up. Alright. Coming in and on the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. There you go. You did it. Okay. You did so well. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Now, last little part. Just come around the back here. Alright. Get that earring in. And again, you're going to feel that gentle little tug. There we go. Alright. And just get this one here. Okay. There it goes. Oh. Okay. Get those things off. You did. What just fell? Jewelry. I'll have to sanitize that. Alright, so you did a really really good job. You both look amazing. So again, for the ears, let them heal for at least 3 weeks before you change out that jewelry. At least. I would prefer to see like 5 weeks, but being realistic here, I know everybody wants to change them early, but same thing. Did you hear all the stuff about the saline soaks? Okay, so you guys are good to go. I can give you at the front paperwork for the aftercare if you think you'll need it. Okay, yeah. All right, so really, really nice to meet you. I'm really glad that you got this done. You look amazing, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future if you want to get some more stuff done. Okay, all right. Bye, guys.